I think you have to cut out the silence, Brian.
That's like when you're telling a story, right? You start with the main ideas, and then you fill in the little holes, right? And I know a thing or two about filling holes.
Cut that out. Cut that out.
We are now live. Hello, everyone. It has been a short while since you've seen our faces, especially Edward's face, but we are back. Welcome, everyone, to I don't know what episode we're on. In fact, I don't even know what season we're on. I don't know if we're doing seasons anymore. We're probably not. But welcome back to the Nerd Gamers Podcast. It has been a short while, but I hope you've missed us as much as we have missed you. And
Wait.
Yeah, definitely.
Well,
I think we
I
might
mean-
have wait, sorry. You can speak.
I mean, if you feel like you missed them, you can say that.
I miss
won't
my viewers
say.
or our viewers.
Oh,
Sorry, did I say my viewers? I mean our viewers. Our viewers.
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, Brian.
Good save. Good save. Good save.
Yeah. But
Okay, you can edit this out later.
I don't know if I
Oh.
will. Maybe I'll keep it in.
This is relevant information.
Yeah. But if you guys can't tell, we are back for the Christmas episode, and I know unlike in the other Christmas episodes, we usually have a little section in the beginning where people open their gifts. The reason, well, we don't have gifts this year, and there's a good reason for that. It's I personally just forgot to get these guys gifts.
I feel
No, you just ran out of money because you have no income.
No, I do have money. I have enough money to survive. But I just forgot, things got busy towards the holiday season. Rather than thinking about what I should be getting you guys, I was busy, just staring at my homework, getting my brain, punched in the face over and over and over, and I just, I couldn't be bothered to think about you guys, but
way to put your own personal development in front of our wants.
sorry guys. I had to be a little selfish this year, but
Yeah.
at least we're together, right? That's the real
Yes.
gift.
So, Brian, what's the general theme today?
Well, general
The
theme-
word I'm thinking of is recollection, reflection.
Yep. I mean,
So
what
kind
else
of-
are we gonna do?
That's already an episode.
Actually, that's true. That is kind of every episode. We just think about what we've done, how we've grown.
Because there's such large breaks between each episode, all we have to do is reflect on what happened after we did the last one.
Mm-hmm.
But
Hey, we don't live
it's been a
interesting
while, so
lives.
it works for the end of the year. For an end of the year episode, it works.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, who wants to go first?
Got it.
I don't know. Well, let's see.
Daniel, you're up.
Beginning of the year, I completely forgot what happened again. Well, I guess I'll start with I guess in January, that's when my spring semester started for my the second semester for my first year of college. And I'm trying to remember. Well, didn't we kind of talk about this in our last one, Bryant?
I think we did. Shoot. Oh shoot,
don't
we
even
can't talk
remember
about
what happened.
anything that happened before
Okay,
July.
Jay, let's go
Okay.
after we talked about that. Then that was, I guess, because I finished the semester, but then from February to August, I started to develop my knowledge of driving. I read the permit, I took the permit test,
Read
did
the
that.
permit.
and then I took the driving test.
You read the
And
permit.
7 errors out of 15, but less than half, so I was still good. And then I passed the driving test, and I have a license. I'm a licensed driver of California.
Prove it.
Nah,
Hey,
that's
let's see the
okay.
license.
Show
No, that's
show
okay.
your license and
I don't need to
everything
do that.
on it.
But yeah, so I got the license, and I'm pretty much accomplished.
That's awesome. Big milestone.
Mhm.
Very
Thank
nice,
you,
very
thank
nice.
you, thank you.
And you being a licensed man is important because I think we should talk about, our little meetup in August. I don't think that's been discussed yet, right? On a podcast
I
episode.
think so.
So You know what? That's
Considering
important.
how the last episode was in July.
Yeah.
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 We'll talk about that later.
Is that when that was? I don't remember.
It was on my birthday, that's why I couldn't be there.
Oh yeah. I'm just kidding. So yeah, August. We met up, Bryant. Well, you detail what happened on your side of things.
All right, hold on. Before we get to that point, I'd like to move in chronological order. Edward, you haven't been here in a year. Let's hear what you've been up to since then.
You just want me to say it.
I don't want you to say
Okay.
anything, okay? I'm just
Yes, you
saying
do.
it's been
Yes, you
1
do.
year.
You want the content.
It's
You
been
want
1
the-
year since you've
Uh-huh.
been in a video. That's a lot of
Yeah.
time. You can't tell me nothing has
Uh-huh.
happened.
Well, I am a college boy. College is busy. In college, you also meet a lot of people. And I might have met a lot of new friends, and I hang out with them a lot more than you guys because, they're just better.
Okay.
College is also extremely busy. So, I've been doing that. I also got my license. I don't exactly think I deserved one, but hey, I got it. Cause I studied the permit thing for basically a day, and I took it the next day and I passed. And then I had driver's ed for a week, and I took the driving test and I passed. So, yeah,
Now tell me,
I'm not qualified.
I mean, regardless of whether or not you're qualified, you got your license. You're just like the rest of us. How have you enjoyed your newfound freedom as a licensed man?
Well, I don't go anywhere. So,
Oh,
I don't exactly use it. But if it's there, or if the opportunity presents itself, I will take advantage of it.
do you plan on exercising this freedom anytime soon?
Yes,
Cool.
Oh my
for our loyal audience, there might be something in the works for Brian and me. Maybe, possibly.
What
I
do you
don't
mean
know.
maybe, possibly? It's a thing. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of
What
when.
script do you have? What script do you have?
I haven't started making it yet, okay? I know I said I would
Exactly.
start on Monday. That
You
was
have
yesterday. I didn't do anything yesterday. Because I was with my mom. We went shopping. That's it. Oh,
Amazing.
I didn't tell. Oh, we didn't
Last
tell
time
Daniel this, right?
when you go.
I do
Wait.
not know what you guys are talking about.
We're making a video. We're making.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I'm not gonna.
And
say
you're
what
not
it is.
in it. You're not in it.
Well, he's only
Oh.
not in it because he lives too far away. I'm not.
Yeah.
Sorry, Daniel, but I'm
Yeah.
not willing to drive.
Otherwise, I would have been like the star. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah. Whatever.
Oh, actually, no.
I'm
Speaking
okay
of
with-
video,
I'm okay with this.
speaking of video, Daniel, don't we have another video?
Yes, it is just about finished, but
Are you sure?
I just still need to export it.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yes, I just need to export it.
So you know what? We might have. I'll be honest. I don't think our video, Edward and I's video, is gonna be done before the end of the year. But I think we should have this video, and one video, so 2 videos coming out before the end of the year,
Mhm.
right?
Sweet.
Good.
Yes, definitely. Yes, I promise.
Yeah.
I think
And all you need to do is export. So
Yeah,
it shouldn't
honestly.
even be that hard.
Yeah, we'll bring that up later once we talk about what happened in August, since that all happened that
Yes.
day.
What happened in August?
I don't know. We'll remember
I
it
don't.
eventually. Anyways, yeah, so that's cool. You two guys got your licenses. Edward met some people, developed some new relationships. Daniel, well, actually, Daniel, besides your license, what did you do? Anything else happen?
Well, school ended, and then the summer happened, and then I took summer classes. Did I discuss that before?
I don't know. Maybe.
No, because we did in July, I don't think I took those classes yet. I don't remember, but I took summer classes. I had to take two summer classes to to fulfill the major I had, and then those were fine, simple. And then the fall semester happened, which well, I guess I'm moving ahead of myself. I don't remember though. It feels like I don't even remember what I did. It
Wow.
was super. Oh, here's what I do remember. It was super hot here over the summer. Every day, sweat. It was a great time.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
Exactly. Mainly the first and last one, but yeah, it was pretty brutal. It was pretty brutal. It just super sweaty all day. So when it actually started to get like, cause I got my license, I'd go out driving to like take my sister to work or something like that. By the time I get back home, my back just drenched in sweat. It was great. So then it was really a blessing when it got cold and I could drive without getting sweaty. It was really nice. I liked it. And then yeah, fall semester. That's kind of I'll leave it at that. But I guess should we bring up when we got together in August? Because that's kind of the next thing it
You know
seems
what?
like.
Yeah, I think this is it. This would be a good time to bring it up. Now, since you brought that up, would you like to talk about it?
Oh, okay. Now I get to talk about it. Well, I mean, I
It
kind of
was
just
Brian's
waited.
birthday.
Kind of waited for the first half. It's kind of starts with you guys, I guess,
Oh,
and
we
your
should
part of the
discuss our
journey.
epic road trip.
Oh yeah, you're
This
right.
was the first time I went on a date with anybody. Um, Brian, being the gentleman that he was, he came to my house in his own car, and then he picked me up. Then we went to a secret location, which we will disclose later. But I remember it was extremely attractive because Brian is the kind of guy when he reverses, he does the whole behind the shoulder thing, super manly.
Mm-hmm. As
And
any good
then
guy should.
he
I
yeah,
don't
I don't
need to
do
do
that.
that. I'm just good enough.
Yeah, I won't even look. I do it with my eyes closed.
It's all
I,
it's
I
all in
just
the
keep
feelings.
staring. I keep staring ahead of me. I know that there's nothing there.
Exactly,
So
exactly.
I can feel it.
Yeah. So you're an amateur.
Wow.
Sorry.
No, no, I'm talking to Brian. Brian's an amateur.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, anyways,
So he picked me up, and then we had a super epic 1 hour drive where we said nothing to each other at all. We had zero conversation. Yeah, and then we arrived at our location.
okay. You remember a little bit differently than I do. Let me share my side of the story, okay? Uh, since I was the one who kind of suggested we all do this, right?
Oh, okay.
It's true though. Those are the facts. But
Well,
anyways,
I'm agreeing. What are you talking about?
okay.
I didn't
Cool.
say anything.
Let me just share what happened from my point of view that day. It was an interesting day for sure because I remember I had to wake up a little early because since Daniel lives like an hour and a half away, right? I wanted to make sure we could spend as much time together as possible. So the plan was to go early. So I woke up early and then I had to clean my car because I couldn't show up to Edward's house, with my car looking disgusting and filthy. Not that it is, but
He's a real gentleman. He's a real
you just
gentleman.
can't show up. It's like showing up to a first date. You don't show up with like dirty, tattered clothes. You gotta show up looking at least somewhat presentable. So I spent about 20 minutes just washing my car. It was cold that day too. My hands, I had to sacrifice my hands a little bit, just to
Exactly.
spiffy up the car. But then once that was
That's
done,
crazy.
I messaged Edward, gave him a little ETA. I got there. He walked out looking as cute as ever, and then we drove there. And what Edward said about zero conversation was not entirely true. We did talk a little bit, but when I talk, and I think this is going to be important because I would like to contrast this with how Daniel drives later. But when I talk, when I drive, I don't talk that much.
What's wrong with my drive?
Nothing. No, I just want to.
Sounds like an excuse. It sounds like you're just not sociable.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not like that. This isn't some sort of competition. These are just things I've noticed. I just like to
Oh, it
compare and
sounds like
contrast observations. But when
If
I
it was
drive, I'm not a big
Okay.
talker.
Okay.
Now, at the time, because it's my very first time, like I don't really drive people around. So at the time, at the time, because it was like my first time ever driving, well, not anyone around, but specifically Edward around, I was definitely a little bit more cautious, so I didn't want to play music. But so
You
so
did.
that's one of the reasons why it was just so quiet.
No, you
Because
did play music.
I did play.
You
We
played.
did. Oh, we did play music.
Traditional.
You're right.
You played traditional Vietnamese music.
Yes. So the story behind that is because my car was my dad's old car. He passed it down to me, and he had a Vietnamese CD in there, and like in the little CD player. So then I was like, so I asked Edward, it's kind of quiet. Can you like figure out how to turn on like the music and like turn on the radio stations and stuff like that? Because I don't listen to the radio. So he was like messing around with it, and then it started playing. And I remember too. Like you said, it was like springtime related music. Yeah, it was like some sort of like Vietnamese spring related music, right? And we were listening to that, but that only happened, I think, for like the last 40-ish minutes of drive. It wasn't the entire way.
It happened all the way home, though.
It did happen all the way home. Yeah, actually, I remember too, because then you did figure out how to work the radio, so then we were listening to that as well. But that's at the end. So, but anyways, right? We did that. We got there. I remember when I pulled up to Daniel's house. I actually missed his house a little bit. We drove past it, and then Edward was like, "Wait, you passed?" I was like, and I was like, "Wait, really?" And I looked back at the GPS and was like, "Oh shoot!" So I had to do a little U-turn, but then that actually allowed me to park in a pretty nice spot. I guess the curb. We got out, and then I remember I didn't want to knock on your door. Edward and I were standing.
Can I get into this part? Can I get into this part? I was like, oh, okay. I was thinking in my mind, it's about time they would show up, probably. So then I was in my room right here, just looking at my computer, doing personal things with it. But then I decide, I'm gonna look out the window. I look out the window. I'm like, oh, they're right there. They're standing there. They're looking at the garage door below me. Okay, they're probably like saying something. Then they're gonna walk around to the door. So then I'm just like, I'm kind of looking at them. I'm like, I'm waiting for them to walk to where the door is. But then I see them get to like the front of the house, and then they're just standing there, and I'm like, what's going on? Usually when you go to someone's house, you go to the front door and ring the doorbell, knock on it, something like that. So I'm like looking at them. I'm like, they're not, they're just not gonna walk up to the door for some reason. Why was that, Brian?
Yeah, it was all Brian's idea. I just followed along with it.
When we got there, I was like, wow, this is a nice house. I was just admiring your house for a bit. And then I remember, too, we heard your dog in, like, the backyard. And we heard someone who we thought it was you, but I think you said it was your dad. We heard someone say like, your dog's name over and over. And we are like, is that Daniel? But then, like, so then I was just outside your house. I was just admiring it. I think I even pointed at your window. I was like, I wonder if that's Daniel's room. And I think around that time, that's when you showed up at the window. And then yeah, and then once you did that, I knew that you'd come down to the door since you saw us. So then I just stood there.
Oh, that wasn't your prompt to walk up to the door.
No. Brian did not want to. No, that's not how.
So then I had to open the door and then yell across the.
Brian just did not want to. Brian did not want to come close to your front door. That was it.
That's true too. I just didn't want to go up to your.
That was too far. Okay, all right, that makes sense.
No, it's not that. I don't know why. It wasn't a big deal, but you just didn't want to.
Okay.
In my head, I didn't want to go up to your front door because I don't like waiting at front doors.
Okay. So you'd rather just wait for them to just see you eventually.
I mean, we're gonna go eventually, but it's just that you saw us. I in my head, I was like, give it 4 more minutes. That's when I'll be ready.
4 minutes? Oh my god.
No, because we got there at so the meeting time was at 9. It was like 8:56. You wanted to be at your front door at exactly 9.
Yeah, that too.
Fair enough. Then I guess the rest is history.
I mean, we gotta talk about what actually happened that day.
Oh, yeah. I guess we should let them in, introduce them to whoever was in the house. Then I show them all this, the place. And yeah.
It was a complete mess. Daniel was not.
No, it was neat as can be, which is how it always is. How it is right now is what it looks like on a daily basis. because I'm a neat person. I keep things clean.
Yeah, I'll admit your room was pretty clean.
Nice, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we ate In and Out.
Yeah, we ate
What?
In and Out.
Yes.
We also played Cards Against Humanities for like
Oh yeah.
2 hours.
That was only
Yeah.
like an hour and a half. I remember.
I think it was
You
4
round
hours.
up. You round up. It sounds more impressive if we played
Yeah.
it for 2
Makes it
hours.
sound like we had a better time, you know. Come on, Brian.
Yeah. Exactly.
Come on.
Agree.
We were
We
just
did
so in
that.
the moment. We couldn't stop ourselves.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, and then you
and
also
then we
took
ate
us on a little
food.
tour after In and Out of your school.
Oh yeah, and then I took him to the community college where I wasn't attending classes there at that time, but yeah, I showed them there. Everything was locked, but we were able to see some dark pits of the place that I don't think anyone went to in the last 10 years,
Mm-hmm.
and well, at least anyone with a home went to, and and then that was fun. Thought we were gonna get killed for a moment. We ended up killing a guy. That was crazy. Um, Bryant set off a hornet's nest, I believe. And then
I
we
had
went back
nothing to
here.
do with this.
What happened after that? I don't remember. I think Brian hit someone on the way back. I don't remember.
Yeah,
Something like that?
sounds about right.
Yeah. Okay. Weren't you gonna make a comment though about the driving? What was that all about?
Yeah. Because Adder and I talked about this when we were driving on the way home.
Or
We
you-
were both
yeah.
like,
I
Daniel's
think
house is
behind
great
your
when he
back.
drives.
Okay.
Personally, I like it. I
Say that
like
again.
it.
You like my driving? Yeah. I
Yeah.
had my license for less than a month. About a month. I think like less than a month
No,
at that time.
no, it was like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I had it like 2 weeks, and then and I was already a wonderful driver.
Gallant, your driving was good.
Yeah.
There was a section where Daniel's hands were not on the wheel.
What? I don't. That must have been when we parked. I think.
No.
I don't know. I don't think that happened. I'm a safe
Specific
driver.
quote. I said you're such a good driver, and you're like, oh yeah, I can do this without any hands. Watch. You just dropped it.
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, I think I made like 50 jokes on the way there about how I would crash, and on the way back, I think I made another 25 jokes about it. So, in
Ryan
total, it
has
was a good
video
time.
evidence about all of this.
Yeah. Any memories that stuck with you from that day?
Yes. I just have a lot of memories of standing in your kitchen. Because whenever
Oh,
I
yeah.
watched your videos, I always thought that your kitchen would be bigger. And then when I was actually standing there, I was thinking, oh, this is actually kind of small.
It's film magic for you. It's film magic.
Everything
Yeah.
looks bigger on camera, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Fun
Well, yeah.
fact,
A lot
Daniel's
of things
room
too.
is actually just a bed. There's actually no walking space.
Yeah. It was difficult.
What? No, there's a lot of space here.
There's no space.
There's
That's
so
all
much
just
space
still
in this room.
magic.
You have no idea. You
That's
could fit,
CGI.
you could fit 100 people in this room, and everyone would be just as comfortable. Yeah, it's a good space. It's a good space. It's really comfortable with one person. Uh, oh, and then I guess yeah. Then we filmed well, we tried to in like 30 minutes. We tried to film a little skit just to get something done. And like I said before, it just needs to be exported because it's definitely done. I'm not going to say what it's about. It's funnier.
It's funnier than
Each
all
his
of them.
own, but I think it's
Fine.
funnier not knowing anything about it. It'll be like probably a minute and a half. But that's how long it'll be. But
Awesome.
yeah. Then I guess it was time for you guys to head back home, which leads to my favorite part of the day. So walk them outside to the car. Like, all right, see you guys. It was fun. I walked back to the front of my house to like next to the sidewalk still because I thought they're gonna drive away. I'm gonna be a nice host and wave by as they drive past. Just make sure they get on the road safely. And then they just kind of sat in the car for like 5 minutes, and I just stood there waiting for them to leave. That was fun. I had a
It
good
was
time.
it was also 100 degrees.
Yeah, it was nice and hot out there too. And I was sweaty from filming that skit in 30 minutes. So it was a good time. I
It
had
wasn't
fun.
30 minutes. It was supposed to be like an hour at most, and then we ended up staying longer because
Oh
we just
yeah,
wanted to get
I
it done.
forgot. Didn't we spend like 30 minutes thinking of doing it?
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I remember it too because we were all sitting in your backyard, sitting at that table, and then you kept trying to think of like that one magical thing, and I remember I was just sitting there thinking, you don't have to make it like this complicated. Let's just go with this idea. Let's just go with that idea. And eventually, you succumbed to my persuasion, and then that's how we got the video done. If that didn't happen, I think it would have been there for like another 30 minutes.
Okay,
Last
all
time I
right.
checked, I thought it was completely Daniel's idea.
I
He
don't
came up
remember.
with this really just. It was just the most blandest backbone of a story possible, and then we just kind of elaborated on it.
I don't remember how it went down. I'll just stick with Brian's story.
Okay, sure,
I don't remember,
whatever.
but yeah. So we did that, and it's almost done. I started the project. It's almost. I started I inserted the clips into the timeline, or
Did
more
you
so
actually?
to the viewers.
Did you actually?
Yeah, I did that part. I created the editing project. So,
God.
and
What,
I
like
think
just
I
now?
did that like a week after we did it, and that was 6 months ago. So, yeah, it's almost done. I just, need to cross some T's, dot some I's, but yeah, it's definitely gonna get done. I mean, it's already done. So yeah,
Wait,
so that was that day. It was super fun and eventful. What else happened, Bryant or Edward?
Actually, yeah, Edward, what do you remember? What do you remember about that day that we haven't talked about?
um, well, nothing really did happen.
I'll put like a 5 minutes later.
Don't think too hard, Edward. Don't think too hard.
Well, there's really nothing. You guys really described everything that happened.
I
Yeah.
have some things that I remember from that day too. I remember a lot of small things.
Why didn't you say them?
Okay, because I was waiting until we got the main stuff out there. That's like like when you're telling a story, right? You start with the main ideas, and you fill in the little holes, right? And I know a thing or two about filling holes.
Cut that out. Cut that out. Oh. Ah.
Okay.
Yes. Be,
No.
be sure to definitely cut this part out. It will definitely be cut out of the video, right?
We'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the editor.
Damn.
Don't you dare cut this. Don't you dare touch this piece of footage. There
Alright.
better not even be
No, but in all seriousness, I do have.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by? What do you mean by that?
Nope. No further comment.
Okay.
Would you like to elaborate on what you just said, Brian?
Anyways, well, one of the things I remember, I just remember like a few moments when we were in the In-N-Out restaurant. One thing that I remember is I also remember using the restroom because the restroom was like really nice, in my opinion, for like a fast food place. But I also remember,
Well, let me stop you right there.
Yeah.
Let me stop you right there.
okay.
In-N-Out is not just fast food, Bryant.
Oh, okay.
In-N-Out is life.
Okay.
Continue.
I
Sorry.
mean, it's okay.
I'm gonna let me wait. Don't go yet, Edward.
Oh
No.
my God.
All right, Brian. Continue your story.
Well, okay, I remember that. I also remember just I wanted ketchup for my fries, and I didn't know where the ketchup was, so I asked Daniel, "Where'd you get the ketchup?" And he pointed me in the direction of the ketchup, and I went and got
They're,
ketchup.
like right behind me.
Yeah, I was like right behind you.
I think I did this, and then he found the ketchup.
Yes.
For our audience who is not familiar, all In-N-Outs look exactly the same, so I don't understand how Brian didn't know where
Because
the
I
ketchup
don't
was.
They don't all look the
eat
same,
at
actually.
In-N-Out that often. I don't really eat fast food in general, so that's why I didn't know. So also for the audience, I do have pictures from that day. I will put them somewhere in this video so you can see how awesome everyone looked that day. I remember both of you were wearing your hats as well. I don't know if Edward took off his hat besides for the recording. I know you took off your hat, Daniel, for a few at some points.
Yeah.
But in the pictures that I have, you were wearing your hat.
Yes, I wear my hat outdoors because my hair. That's all I will say.
Yeah.
This is the exact same hat.
Mine's in my closet,
Mm.
but I'm not gonna walk right now. I'm not getting up.
That just reminded me. I remember catching a little glimpse of your closet. It was, I'd say, fairly organized,
Oh
but
yeah.
there's just a bunch of stuff on the floor. That's what I remember too.
For that.
I mean,
You're calling my 6-year-old camcorder stuff?
Sorry. I mean, my closet's
I
not
mean,
any better. But that's just what I
literally,
remember.
you just have. It's basically like you shoved a bunch of stuff in
No,
there.
no.
Yeah, kind
No.
of. You want to prove it?
There's order in where I put the specific things. It's a grid of items. To you, it may look
Controlled
like
chaos.
garbage. To
It
me,
looks like
it's
controlled
valuable.
chaos.
I think I got like a work light in there. I think for film projects that I will never do. Yeah, there's order. There's order there. You just don't know.
Another small memory I
Okay.
had. I remember standing in front of that bookshelf, right? Because that's the famous bookshelf that you always talk about. So I remember I was looking at it. I was like, wow.
Beautiful.
I did admire how organized everything was. I'll admit. And then I remember looking at the top shelf, and then I remember Edward and I were looking for the Travis Scott meal box to see if it was still there, and it was. So.
I don't think it's up there anymore. I think I moved it.
Oh, it's the
I moved it
trash?
into the closet.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Oh,
put it
thing
somewhere
about,
where it won't cause any disturbances.
thing
So,
about
yeah.
Daniel's bookshelf, it's super organized. As in, this is a section for like Wii games, a section for PlayStation games, and a section for Xbox games.
You see this shelf, the top one, that's all movies.
Exactly.
Movies and some TV shows. The
Uh-huh.
shelf, Nintendo. The shelf, Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
And we have Xbox. Then the beginning of PlayStation, from PlayStation 2 to PlayStation 4.
Uh-huh.
So it's organized. It's organized.
I mean, honestly, because it's organized, me and Brian saw it as kind of a challenge. So we wanted to disorganize it.
Yeah, you can't do that.
You
here.
caught it immediately. We put like an Xbox game in the PlayStation section and the PlayStation game in the Xbox section.
You don't. You
And then you
can't.
went to the bathroom, and then when you came back, the first thing you saw was that.
Yeah, I'm gonna notice it because I look at it every day of my life. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, was that really it for that day?
Well, no, I have a little bit more. I remember that day too,
Oh, yeah.
because I had never skipped a stone in my life successfully. But I did do
Yeah,
it that day when we were at your college, because there's like that lake area. I skipped a stone.
Forgot about
I did
that.
it. I got to skip like 2 times, I think. So that was pretty awesome. That's what I
Yeah.
remember.
We also filmed an impromptu
Oh.
scene of Edward heckling Bryant as a
I
presenter.
remember that too. Yeah.
That was fun. And then Edward kicked Bryant into the lake. That was fun. I like that part.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah.
I actually did it.
Hmm. You were like drenched for the whole day. That was crazy.
Yeah. Crazy thing is, you drove me home drenched.
I didn't offer him a towel when we got back. 'Cause, no, I'm not using that for lake water. Heck no.
Oh, that
Exactly.
reminds me
Anyways.
too. I remember seeing your bathroom as well, and thinking, "Wow, this bathroom is small."
Okay.
That's-
Size doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I just remember
It's
a
not
lot
the
of little
size. It's not the
small-
size of it, Bryant. It's how you use it. It's how you use the bathroom that's important.
wise words.
It's the memories that you make inside of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, my last small memory that I remember from that day, well, was when Daniel was driving. So here's how it was. He's in the driver's seat, Edward's in the passenger seat, I'm in the back, and I was sitting in the back so I could record everything and just capture memories. But the window was down, and because it was so hot, I was being slapped with hot air the entire time. Which
Daniel's
was,
car did not have heat.
yeah. So that was fun. And that's all I
Nice.
really have to share about that day.
I mean, you were also not recording anything. You were recording the back of my seat.
Well, no. You can still see the front, and then eventually I did switch
You
it
can,
to the middle, so you can
on
still
the very
see
left side of the screen, I think you can see my shoulder,
that.
and then you just hear the loud hot wind hitting the microphone. It's quite the shot. It's quite the memory to have.
It's
Cinema.
cool.
It was cinema.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got.
What
to say.
happened after that?
Oh, actually, I guess we can
Let's
talk about the
see.
car ride home.
Oh yeah, you go on that.
So let me explain. I mean, I remember I explained to you already why we were there, but because it was so hot that day, right? The reason why we were there for like 5 minutes was because I had to make sure I turn on the AC, let the cold air flow in, blow all the hot air out, and then we just had to do like a final check to make sure we didn't leave anything behind. And
We
then I
didn't.
remember
We just
too-
wanted Daniel to suffer.
Yeah, that's here. I remember. Well, we were done after like 3 minutes, but then I just wanted to sit there and just watch you stand awkwardly. 'Cause I was actually trying to test your patience to see if you would go back inside.
Yeah, I was just staring at you guys, just like waiting.
Mm-hmm.
I remember doing this. I remember doing that at least once. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
after
fun.
that-
That was so fun.
Mm-hmm. And then after that, we drove off epically into the sunset.
Yeah.
I won't deny. I remember on the car ride home, I was like a lot more tired than I thought I would be, to the point where like at some moments when I was driving, I legitimately felt like I was gonna fall asleep. But don't worry.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, I wore you out good. I made sure you wanted to sleep by the time you got home. I made sure of it.
I was kind of tired when I got home, but it was a fun
Nice.
day. Of course, that's also when I remember Edward turned on the radio station and we were listening to some generic pop music.
Nice.
Yeah.
No more spring Vietnamese.
No,
it's kind
we
of a
moved
shame.
on from that.
We didn't really understand it. I'll be completely honest.
That makes sense. That makes sense. It's a completely different language, so I would assume so.
And I remember the last
Yeah.
thing I remember about that car ride home was I missed the turn to get into Edward's house. So we had to drive around for like another 4 minutes.
Hey, more quality time with me.
Quality bonding time. Extra quality.
I'm not complaining.
And then we got there, and then he gave me my gift, my birthday gift, which was
You had no idea. You had
This-
no idea.
this book. This book of
You had
cat
no
names.
idea.
It's cool.
Nice.
The actual content
Exactly.
itself is not that interesting, I'll admit, but it's a good
Yeah, that's just
good show book.
It's good decor.
He
Yeah.
got me this amazing birthday gift. It's actually kind of a garbage, but the thought that counts. So.
Well, let me show
I like
everyone
that.
what you got.
What'd you get him? What'd you get him?
He got me. Well, he
Oh
actually
yeah.
got me the
Oh,
shirt that I'm
Yeah,
wearing.
look at
that.
My
Oh.
STEM shirt, which I'll admit
Look at that.
is a good gift. It's comfy, which is why I'm
Heck
wearing
yeah.
it.
Heck yeah.
He also got me this book, developing coaching skills.
More of an inside joke, kind of.
Yes.
It only makes sense. Give
Yeah.
context. Give context.
Basically, I was going to make this video back in April about a life coach, but then I scrapped it because it just wasn't. It wasn't gonna turn out how I wanted it to turn out. So yeah, but when he got me this, I opened it and I thought, wait a second, and then I knew immediately afterwards. So yeah,
Did you actually learn anything from it?
I tried
Can you
reading
just read a
one
little
page, and it's just like I was just reading it. I was just like, this is stupid.
Also garbage.
I
Can
don't.
you give
need
us an
this.
excerpt, please?
Sorry, what?
Your book gift was
Just a little excerpt from the book. I
Yeah,
want
let
to
me just
know
flip to
what
a
it
random
sounds.
page. Let's Okay, this section is called questioning skills. Tell
What does it look
less
like?
and
What does it look
ask
like?
more. That's all.
Like
it
how
says.
big is the font?
Okay, here.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
It looks like a book.
Yeah, so-
that looks like
it looks
looks
like
like
a
a textbook.
textbook.
Yeah.
Yes.
That looks like something I wouldn't want to read. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed looking at it.
It's pretty cool.
Nice. I guess Bryant, I guess you might want to get into the highest performing video on this channel
That's
that
right.
you made.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't gotten a
made
chance to
it,
actually talk about the video, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Do a full analysis. I'm sure the audience is dying to
yes,
know.
yes. I mean, we did get. Let's see. We were at like 23 subscribers around there
Uh-huh.
before that video. We are now sitting at a proud 42, 43. I don't remember the. It's one of those
Freaking
numbers.
awesome. Freaking awesome. I
So
think it's like 44. Let me check.
44. Don't get my hopes up, Daniel.
I'm gonna get them low.
Okay.
Um,
But yeah,
oops.
I mean, I made 2 videos this year, so let me talk about the less successful one first. But one, those are probably my 2 most proudest the 2 videos I am most proud of. It was the model STEM student video, and then there was the moving
That's what
forward
the STEM
video.
shirt is for.
Yes.
It's at
Yeah.
43 subscribers.
43.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I mean, that's
How
still pretty
disappointing.
awesome too.
Once I subscribe to the channel, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm already subscribed. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay. But yeah, let me talk
It's at
about
550 views.
That's awesome.
Heck yeah.
550. So yeah, before we talk about that video though, let me talk about the model STEM student one really quickly. But that one obviously didn't perform that well, but it's probably my second most sorry. It's the I don't know how to word this, sorry. But I'm proud of it. It comes second though to moving forward because I remember I made that video with a lot of purpose. It was
Because
simply
he just wanted views. Views is all that matters to him.
no.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
But basically, I made that video right with a lot of purpose. It's just kind of to serve as a reminder that as students, right, we can't always just like be super obsessed with just performing in school. We have to exist outside of school as well. So that's kind of the whole point of that video, right? Because the whole point is that Albert, my character, is just miserable because he only cares about like his academic performance and his success and stuff like that. And stuff like that, yeah. But anyways, now let's talk about moving forward, which was I remember it was when I made it, I wanted to make something different because I didn't want to keep doing skits at the time, right? Because I thought, okay, I don't want to make a skit because all it's going to be is just like some dumb humor. It's not going to be very meaningful. It's just going to try and get like a quick laugh. So I wanted to make something more personal, and I wanted to make something that I could look back on and just be like I'm really proud of myself for making this video and for trying something new. So I thought about what I could do, and since this was the end of the summer, I just finished my my summer classes at that point, and I had very little physical activity during my like 6-week stretch of summer classes. So I was feeling very out of shape, and I wanted to get more active again. And actually, I explained all this in the video itself, but basically, right, like, thought an opportunity came up that my friend let me know about. I took advantage of it, and I really challenged myself to get active again, and I wanted to make a video out of it, which I did. And I found ways to kind of imbue that video with like my sense of humor, and it turned out to be pretty good, right? I remember when I posted it, it was just like doing about as well as any other video. And then one day, Daniel, you're just like, well, Bryant, your video is getting like a lot of views. And I didn't believe you at first. I thought you were just joking. So then I actually checked, and I was like, oh, shoot, it is. And then I just kept getting higher and higher. Yeah, because he changed the thumbnail.
I don't think that was the sole reason.
Yes, it was.
I mean,
But
I don't know.
It only had like
the
120 views after 2 days. And then after you changed the thumbnail, it went up to like 200 the next day.
I think the thumbnail I changed it to is much more indicative of what the subject matter is, I think.
That's true. Because I didn't know what to make the thumbnail before. I think it was like a picture of Willem Dafoe or something. I think it was.
I think it was Joe Biden.
Oh.
No, it was Joe. It was Joe Biden.
Yeah, because Joe Biden is in the video. He makes a guest appearance.
And after watching it like 2 times, I was like, that's the coolest shot in the whole video. I'm going to tell him that this should be the thumbnail.
Mm-hmm.
And he happily agreed.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a good shot. It's a good shot.
Thank you. Yeah, but then that happened, and it kept going up, and then it plateaued a little bit, and like now it is where it is. But like still, it was like it was just like a huge surprise. And what really surprised me the most too was just like people, like actual people were commenting on it.
Yes, for the first time.
Real people.
Because we have comments all the time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was like, oh shoot, people are commenting on it. So then, like, I logged onto the account. I made sure to respond to every single one, just like thanking them for the support. It was like it was weird, but it was a very pleasant surprise.
One
So-
of the coolest comments on the video was someone saying like, "I love." Like, what did they say? They said something about how they
love
love
small
like
creators.
small creators, like
Yeah.
making things. That's a
Uh-huh.
cool comment.
yeah, it was a very nice comment. So hey,
I think
if
that's
that
the
person
best.
is watching this, thank you.
Yeah.
I
Also, if
can't.
there are any other small creators watching, we also charge. Daniel is quite good at picking thumbnails and making thumbnails, and you can totally see it with the
Yeah.
success of our most recent video. So I'm just saying, you could always
I don't
go
know how to edit thumbnails, but just give me the video and I'll be like, that's a cool shot. You should make the thumbnail. And then I'll charge
Exactly.
you like $50 for an hour. And then
Exactly.
depending on how long it takes for me to find the best shot, the price will fluctuate. But
Exactly.
just let me know. Hit me up.
Yeah,
We
I
have
will
major
gladly watch
success.
your video for $100.
yeah. But I mean, yeah, if any of those people who decide to stick around after watching that video are watching this video, yeah, thank you.
It only goes down from here. It only
It
goes
only goes
down
down
from
from
here.
here. I can't promise that I'll ever make another video like that, but we'll see.
Oh, you will. You will.
Maybe I will. Maybe I
I
won't.
will make sure that you do, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
At least you'll have a
little
cool
update though,
thumbnail.
because at the end of the video, I did show right that I was gonna be making some changes. I was gonna start being more active and going to the gym. Let me update you on how that went. So after that video, I still had like maybe 2 weeks before school started. I did go all throughout those 2 weeks. Then once school started, activity really dropped because it all of a sudden it's just like, okay, never mind. I don't have the discipline, and I don't have like I couldn't invest as much energy into this. So I originally wanted to go like 4 times a week. I was only going 2 times a week. And then for like the last 4 weeks of school, it went down to 1 time a week. And then for 2 of those weeks, I didn't go at all. So it started out up here, and it just slowly declined, and then. But I will let you know that since I am now on winter break, I have been going again. It's been good. It's been fun.
Nice.
How often? How often?
Let's see. So I started Wednesday, Thursday. Actually, I have it on my Notion. Let me check my Notion really quickly. Whoopsies.
Notion. Notion.
Brian's trying
If you're
to
watching,
tell you
we
guys
could always
sort of
we could
scams.
always use a sponsor.
I have it
I'm
on
just
my
saying.
Notion the days I went. Let me see. So it was Wednesday, Thursday. I didn't go Friday. I went Saturday, Sunday.
You know what we should
I didn't
know
go
what we should do?
yesterday. So far it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I went today. So 5 days so far, in the last like 8 days. So it's been
Nice.
better. All right, it's been better. That's all I'll say.
Wait. Daniel, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say we should start a Patreon where people can give us a dollar that we can split between the 3 of us. And all you have to do, Brian, is upload a video for them every month, and then we can get the money. So I don't know. I think that would sound cool, right?
That sounds like a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, just keep making videos like moving forward, and then me and Edward can make money off of it. I think that could be a cool deal. I think that could be a good deal for everybody.
I will say that I
Yeah.
have, I while I might not really make another video like moving forward, I think I can make. I think I definitely have ideas for like a specific style I want to have my videos going forward, but I haven't
Nice.
executed it
Yeah.
yet.
You have a specific style that you have for your videos moving forward.
Moving forward, yes.
Ha.
Ah,
I'm so funny.
that's
I'm
insane.
so funny. I'm so funny.
That's insane. I was gonna try to think of one. I can't now.
It's okay.
Brian's really becoming a model STEM student for us.
Yep. Yep.
Wow, that's so relevant. Wow.
You know, like if this
Incredible.
channel were a class, he's the model STEM student.
Stop.
So, you know, as it were.
Mm.
Or Met Gala.
You're just referencing videos I've made.
Yeah.
Actually, all you said was Met Gala.
It's like a Met
Daniel,
Gala.
Daniel, do you even know what the Met Gala is?
I believe it's for fashion. Rich
Right.
people fashion show.
Okay,
Because
okay.
I need to know what rich people are wearing to an event
To become the model STEM student. Uh-huh.
and to move forward with my life. Yeah.
But yeah. I mean,
This
what else?
that was painful.
I guess I did the fall semester of school, and then I got sick on my last week. And
Guess what? We didn't ask,
oh,
but
well,
you already started, so you can
I'm
continue.
gonna
I'm just
say
saying.
got sick on my last week of school, which kind of sucked because one of my classes was in person, and the one class that week was going to be like the goodbye class. Because I got sick, I couldn't attend. I made sure to email the professor beforehand just to let him know. He was like, "Thanks for the heads up." But yeah, wasn't able to attend that, which sucked. But whatever. Um, and then I had like two essays to turn in that were like I had like two big assignments to turn in that were already done, but then I had one big essay I had to do. And just to be honest here, it was one of those essays where I had to meet a word count, and as long as I hit certain beats that I knew the professor would be looking for, I knew I would be good. So I did that, and I think because I touched on topics that he would have wanted me to, I did pretty okay. So, and then I turned in the other things, and then it's over. And then yeah, I was sick, but I'm getting better, which is nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought I'd share that, moving forward from here.
I don't get it.
What?
Okay. All right. Well, let's see. I mean, you did that. I did that. I mean, we always talk about school in these videos. You
Mhm.
just talked about school. Edward, do you have anything to say about like your past quarter? Learn anything cool, new about yourself, about the content you're studying?
I was gonna say, but
You're gonna what?
I just fixing it. I learned about OCHEM. Look at this. This is so cool. This is a CH4 molecule. What is it? Methane?
Methane. That's methane. Yeah.
This is methane. Wow. This is actually Brian's gift for me one year. Forgot if it
Yeah.
was definitely Christmas.
Yes.
2 years ago, he gifted me a model.
Well, actually, no, it's only 1 year. It was last year.
Last year, you gave me. What? Really?
Yeah, it was last year.
Hold up.
Okay. Well, while he goes and checks on that, yeah, I did get him. If you guys, well, no one remembers because no one from last year is here watching the video. But, ladies and gentlemen, I did get him that molecular modeling kit. I got him that molecular modeling kit last year for Christmas, and I did it because I knew it would come in handy eventually. And look at that.
You didn't say that last year. You said that it's because I liked chemistry. So this is why you're getting me a chemistry kit.
I mean, that too, right? What
Yeah.
chemist doesn't enjoy, like a good molecular modeling kit? I mean, I don't have one, but
What, do you want one?
no,
Is that what you're saying?
no, I don't need one. It's all in here. I'm joking.
Okay.
Maybe
Just
I probably would benefit from one though.
I don't like chemistry.
Oh, sorry, Daniel. Wait, let me say this one thing,
I
and
was
then you
gonna
can talk.
I was just saying I don't like chemistry, but that's cool.
I mean, yeah, it's cool. My chemistry professor actually lets us use those on the exams, but no one actually uses them because they just take too long. Like, why would you sit there and assemble the molecule or the compound and then look at it, right? Like that just
Seems like
takes
some
way too
cool
much
brain
time.
training.
Yeah.
Seems like it'd be some cool brain training, I think. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that wouldn't be like practical on the exam unless you're just really fast at assembling them.
It's like a Rubik's Cube, but for smart people.
What?
Right,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Technically. But anyways, I think you alluded it way too often that the audience, our faithful audience of like what, 5 people probably.
No, no.
What, 6?
At
4?
least
3?
At
at
least, at
least
least
7.
20.
At least 7?
I guess if you want to put the bar that low, fine.
What do you think it was?
I'm gonna say at least 20. 20 people are
Oh,
like,
what?
well,
You know half our
He's
views come
unsure of
from
himself now.
Brian.
14. 14.
Okay.
14 people look at this and they're like, I want to watch that. Which to those
Four-
14 people, thank you.
14 is a good number. 14 is a good number.
Yeah.
I like 14.
It's double 7.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's right.
Okay. Well,
Saying is 7.
I'm sorry to our
That's not
female
7.
viewerships out there.
That's not
Our
seven.
female demographic is definitely going to decrease after I say this. Shocking announcement. I am taken. Shocking news. I know, it's crazy.
Isn't it like 40-year-old women were like the main ones watching this? Like middle age or something? That was like the demographic?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Yay!
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I just steal the moment? I'm sorry. Yes, such wonderful news, Edward. Thank you for sharing that.
I know, but that day wouldn't come.
Wow.
Brian wouldn't let me
I really
avoid it.
wasn't. I was genuinely asking if like you learned anything interesting.
All right.
I learned a lot about myself. See, I wasn't planning on, dating anytime soon, but here we are. Wow, it's so crazy. I learned a lot about myself.
Wow.
I know.
I really wasn't primed for that. Like I was gonna say like I learned a lot of cool stuff in my chemistry class this last quarter. I thought we could talk about that for a bit.
Oh,
I wasn't. I
well,
really
I mean,
wasn't.
in a way, I also learned how to make a lot of chemistry with someone else. So it's so funny. I'm hilarious.
Hey, now that you brought
This
it
is
up,
why I'm taken. Because I make jokes like that. I'm so funny.
yeah, you're the
He
Why
knows
you
it.
keep
You're the
making
man,
jokes
Edward.
like this? Yeah. Met Gala. Yeah. Yeah.
I met a gal.
You met a gala. Yeah. Exactly. I knew it
Yeah.
would work. I knew it would work. You're welcome. Yeah.
Uh,
Well, that's wonderful news for one of us. uh,
I sense a sense of jealousy.
no, not at all. Not at all. I'm perfectly content.
Okay,
I
buddy.
I was gonna try to make a short film with a guy
Mm.
who August, I think, he contacted me. He's like, "Hey, want to make a short film together?" I was like, "Sure," because I went to high school with him. He was in a video class with me, and he was like, and I hadn't seen him since high school, but he was like, "Want to make a short film together? Because I really like the videos you made." I was like, "Sure, okay, let's do it." So then we started talking, developing a story together. And then, long story short, once we were actually gonna pretty much start the production of it, and it's because we got the story and everything. Once we were actually gonna start, he just kind of stopped contacting me, and then it's been like a month, and yeah, I don't think I'm ever ever gonna hear from that guy again. Whatever, whatever. Yeah, so that was fun. But then I'm gonna try to work on something that I was already doing with my brother. So, yeah.
You sound salty.
No, not at all. But yeah, so that happened. And then yeah, and then I'm gonna work on other things. So after I export the already finished skit that we all filmed together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, from what it sounds like you just had trouble getting out of the talking stage And now you're going back to your brother.
Yeah, it's not my fault. It's not my fault though. I'm still moving forward. I'm still moving forward. I'm good. I'm good.
I hate
So
that
yeah.
you. I hate that you're doing that.
What? What? I'm just talking. I'm just saying words. I don't know. You hate when I speak. Whatever. Whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Never
Met
mind.
Gala.
Yeah. I have not met a gala, but whatever. I'm still moving forward. As I'm trying to be the model STEM student I always thought I could be. So
You know, if you just learned how to take some pictures for your Instagram, maybe things would be different.
I liked it. I liked it. I liked it.
sure.
That's
Whatever.
how it's done.
No, I had it. I was funnier. No, but yeah. So yeah, is there anything else that happened this year?
I don't know. Is there?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know exactly what you did. Maybe there's some stuff you're
Oh,
leaving
you're
out.
talking to me. I thought you were talking to yourself.
Oh yeah, I'm asking myself. No. No. Yes, Brian. Is there anything for you?
No, not really. I think after I made my moving forward video, things kind of just came to like a stop in terms of like interesting things that happened. Because I mean, school was school. It was a lot harder than I thought it would be. I'll say that. Like I wasn't expecting it to be easy, but it was definitely harder. And yeah, I mean I learned a lot of stuff. Oh, that reminds me. I did take Edward to school with me one day. It was
You
around
did.
Thanksgiving, and he was home, and I still had like one day of class left. So I asked him, "Hey, do you want to come with me to school?" And that's what we did. He came to me. He attended my chemistry lecture, my physics lecture. We learned something with our hands, which never turned out to be useful. So I mean,
I got it. I somehow got it. I don't understand.
yeah, like it doesn't make sense because like it was like
It
so
does make
cool.
sense.
No, it
You
doesn't.
just rotate it with your
Okay,
imagination.
yeah, but that's like stupid. Why would you ever use your hands? All right. Well, I mean that's my opinion on it. Um.
I think you think it's stupid because you didn't get it.
So then afterwards, we went to a friend's house and we spent like 2 hours there. We tried some chocolate.
Named after him.
Yeah, named after our friend. The chocolate itself was okay.
It was way too hard. It was gonna break my teeth.
You thought it was hard?
I thought it was hard.
I thought it was okay. I mean, it was maybe a little more solid than most chocolate is, but I thought that added to the experience. I like chocolate. I like chocolate with a good bite. You know,
Okay.
it's too
I
solid.
like
Good for
nuts in
you.
my chocolate.
Hmm?
What?
What did you say?
I like nut chocolate.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that so weird? I don't know. Is that so weird to like chocolate like
Nope.
that?
Nope.
Okay.
That's cool.
I don't know. Like
Not at all. Not
I
at
don't
all.
know. I kind of like it with peanuts, but I also like almonds. I like the crunch. I also like it dark too, like dark chocolate.
Good job. Good job. Uh-huh. I respect that. I respect that. There's nothing wrong with that. At all.
You know what I was hoping?
Okay.
I was actually thinking like a few weeks ago. I thought it'd be cool if we did this episode like in person again. It's like if like we all just like met up and then we just sit in front of the camera and we talk. And I thought maybe if we did that, I'd also just like give you gifts then and there. But then Daniel, you said you were sick, and then Edward, you said you were sick, and when you guys both said that, I was like, okay, that's not happening. Did you just cough?
I was kind of clearing my throat from the phlegm left over from when I was sick.
Okay. Cool.
Oh,
Nice.
I need to say it. I need it on record. I watched Avatar 2, Avatar: The Way of Water. I watched that movie twice. It is good stuff. It is great.
Elaborate.
I loved it.
Elaborate.
It was great.
Why
That's
did you
all.
like
That's
it?
all I'll say.
Why
It's
did you
cinema.
like it? Did you
Hmm?
like the plot or the pictures, the cinematography? What you like
Yeah.
about it?
All of it was good. All of it. I like it. It's like the only big blockbuster movie I watched this year. Well, I guess kind of, but it's certainly
Rate
the
it.
best one I saw this year.
Rate it. Rate it. Rate it. Out of 10. Rate
Oh,
it.
I don't know. I don't really do ratings, but I would probably say like an 8 or 9, something like that.
Dang.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Dang. That is really high praise from
It's
Daniel.
even better if you watch the first one beforehand. And the first one's also really good. I watched the first one in theaters also when they re-released it. Good stuff. So I
Oh,
watched both
wow.
of them in theaters this year. I like it. It's a good movie.
Would you say you liked it better than Spider-Man 2?
No, no,
Okay.
I wouldn't
Okay.
say that, but it's good.
Okay.
It's really good. Yeah, right. So, oh, didn't we do this before? Like, we would kind of give like our hopes slash expectations for the next year. Didn't
Yes.
we do that before?
Yes. I remember. I don't
Yeah.
remember what I said last year though. I think last year I said it was something along the lines. I remember in 2021 I always like to make that joke that Edward would eventually find his chemistry girl.
Which I did. In chemistry.
What can I say?
Make another prediction. Make another prediction. Do it. Do it. Do
Could you make that recommendation for me, please?
it.
Please, please, can you say that, please?
I mean, you know what? I don't. If I'm being honest, I don't know what I'm gonna expect because next year is gonna be an interesting year, since Daniel and I were gonna be transferring schools like halfway through right? Because we finish in like June-ish. Then we start school again. We start at a new school in like August, September. So I can't really make any like predictions or expectations as for how all of that is gonna go. The most I can do is just predict like how the first half of the year is gonna go. So
Which is? Go on.
I think it'll be fun. I think the fact that last two quarters of community college is gonna give it my all. Gonna try and make the best of it. Gonna really try and learn everything that I can because I definitely don't know if I'll get the same quality of education at my new school since it'll be bigger. There will be less focus on like the students themselves. And that's the thing I always appreciate about community college: the fact that the classes are since they're small enough, you definitely get a little bit more attention, and the teachers seem to care a lot more. So I will definitely miss that. So
That's
I'm gonna
facts.
try to make the most of it. But
Being
Yeah,
someone who's been to a community college and a UC. Yeah,
yeah.
I can attest to that.
So I mean, if I have to make I guess if I have to make any expectations, which are going to be very hasty, I will expect the first half of 2023 to go, I'd say, smooth enough. There will of course be some bumps here and there, but I don't think anything super unexpected is going to happen. As for
That's cool.
as for the second half of the year, I imagine that is going to be very rocky since there will be a lot of changes and I have no idea how I'll respond to those changes. But I guess it'll be interesting. So those are my predictions. First half is going to be smooth, what I expect it to be. The second half is going to be a lot more chaotic, unpredictable, but interesting. Those
That's
are my
cool.
expectations.
Now make a prediction about me and Daniel.
Okay.
Yes, please.
I'm going to say Edward. Edward. I definitely think you're going to make the most growth in 2023. You're going to grow in ways that you won't expect. A lot, and you're going to make a lot of growth. As for Daniel, here's the thing. The other day, Edward and I were watching our old podcast videos, and if I'm being honest, I haven't noticed that much change from you. But I'm gonna say this: I definitely think you're going to change.
It's just gonna spike.
No, I know what's gonna happen. You're gonna accomplish your goals this year. You're gonna accomplish the most amount of goals next year. and here's why.
Nice.
Right? I think since you're more established now, in terms of like school, right? Like well, okay. I think now you're very comfortable with who you are as a person. I think now you're ready to take it to the next level. You're gonna really become Daniel, the greatest version of Daniel, and you're gonna
Wow.
make those films. You're gonna make some great stuff, and I will happily watch every second of it.
Sweet.
That's what I predict. You're gonna do great things in 2023, Daniel.
Awesome. Thank you. I already feel like that's gonna happen.
Good.
All because you said that.
Good.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Or look what happened to me. Look what happened to me. I mean, sure,
Yeah.
it was a little late, like a year late, but it happened.
Good things take time. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been taking 3 years, and look at me now. Definitely paying off, I'd say.
All right. So who would like to go next?
Well,
Not
yeah,
it.
both
Let's
of
go.
us, if anything. I don't know. Maybe some. I want to do well academically. I think that's kind of the main goal. I got to do well in my academics. So I'll put that. That's kind of the main goal. Say that.
You're
Moving
not gonna
forward
say
from
anything
here.
about me. Or
Oh, well, for you, you can, set your mind to it. You'll get it done. Yeah.
thanks.
That's my expectation from you is that you're gonna set your mind to something and you're gonna get it done.
Yeah, you're right.
Nice.
You're right.
Nice.
I will.
I've
Yeah.
seen it happen. I've seen it happen.
So, yeah.
Okay. Edward?
Oh, okay. Well, he didn't say anything about me, but that's fine. I don't need anything.
I
I
guess
don't
I'll
need
say,
anything. No, it's too late. It's too late. I don't want you to say
okay,
because
fine.
I'm
I was gonna say
asking.
something super heartfelt, but you can go.
Fine. I don't even need it. I don't even need it.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
I lost my ruler. No, I found it.
Huh?
I lost this ruler. But I found it.
Oh,
It's his favorite ruler.
Yeah, it's a whopping 6 inches, It's the
Oh,
perfect size.
Yep.
yeah, definitely.
I have a bigger one too, but it doesn't get much use.
Edward, what do you expect? Just say it.
Let's go with Brian first. I expect from Brian nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
I'm kidding. I expect from you to. I mean, I've seen your work ethic over the past year or two. It's been pretty incredible.
Thanks.
When you put your mind to something, you really go all out for it. I don't exactly expect that to change,
And
but
it won't.
you do. Well, I mean,
Sweet.
I won't say the professor's name, but he has taught you to go slightly overboard.
What do you mean overboard? What do you mean
Slightly.
overboard? We'll
You
talk
know
about
what I
this
mean.
later.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
You're definitely gonna work hard, and I mean, I expect you to accomplish your goals.
Yeah. Thanks.
Also expect you to not, or I'm hoping the audience won't get this, but I'm hoping the system you implant for yourself isn't gonna be like extremely toxic for you. But it's
It won't.
okay. For Daniel, and you heard what Brian said. You haven't experienced much growth, so I can't really say anything about you.
Oh, okay, hold on. I didn't mean that in like a negative way. It's just like, it's been studied.
Also, you,
Studied.
It's going steady. Yeah. All
It's
right.
been a-
But I think I basically, if he's been going study, I think he's about to make a big jump.
I mean,
That's
I
what it was.
think community college has really allowed you to, what do you call it? become more secure with yourself, and I think that's an important trait to
Sweet.
take on as you go into a new college, because you're going to meet a lot of new people. Whether you want to or not, you will meet a lot of new people. That's just how college is. Community college people just really keep to themselves. But in college, like, universities, people will reach out to you, and I'm sure that you'll find a lot of new people who also enjoy the same things you will. And you can, and a piece of advice that I take or I'll give to you is there will be times when you're gonna want to change for other people so you could fit in, but honestly, don't try to. Just be yourself.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
As for me,
Nice.
I don't know.
That is advice.
That is advice. That is advice. As for me, I don't know. I just want happiness for me, as well as the people that I love.
Nice.
And
That's
I know because she's gonna watch this, I want happiness for my favorite person. That's it.
me,
She'll
right?
get it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
you.
Edward,
Yeah,
for
you.
saying that. That means
Yeah,
a lot coming
for my
from you.
favorite persons. Wait, why do you have an eyedropper?
All right. That was heartfelt. That was heartfelt as frick. Yeah.
So I just wanted to elaborate, because I don't think I told you the full story. I don't think I told you clearly what I think is gonna happen for you. I think you're gonna put down the camera and that you're gonna start kissing some girls instead. Wait.
Huh?
Nothing.
Okay. Well, that's kind of funny you say that. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. That's funny.
That's what I
Wait,
was too
no.
afraid to say. But
What? I'm just kidding. There's nobody there. I'm talking to my door. Okay.
wait, what's that in the background? That red thing.
What?
That red thing to your left. Yeah,
That?
what's that? What's that?
That's a outlet.
Oh.
That's an outlet for an outlet. It lets me plug in 3 things instead of 1.
I want to
And I
know.
only plug my charger into it.
For some reason,
So.
I thought that was like a rose.
Oh, no.
Who
Not
doesn't
me.
get that?
I might be seeing things.
Where do you get that? I don't even
Did you
get
see
that.
the gray extension cable kind of poking out? I
Yeah,
thought that was like the
yeah.
stem, and the red
Yeah.
part kind of looks like the flower.
It's my outlet rose.
Oh,
Same thing, really.
very pretty.
Yeah, thank you. The second one is an extension cable. Well, it's another outlet.
Oh.
So, it's cool.
Oh, you know what? I might as well say this to you. I expect myself to make at least 2 videos in 2023. I know,
Nice.
a big goal. But, yeah.
And if you transfer to the correct school that you want to go to, you won't even be recording at home.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
I'll be in like in the dorm room being like, hey, guys, welcome to my new life.
Nice.
Let me show you around.
The future of the model STEM student, perhaps.
Yep.
Perhaps. Who knows? Who knows?
I'm still unsure if I ever want to make like a follow up video on that, because I remember when I made the first one, I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a second one eventually, but I don't know if I want to do that anymore. And with that,
Have we
let's see, how long
reached-
have we been going? We've been going for 1 hour and 18 minutes.
Oh, nice. I kind of have to go like now.
Now, okay.
So I
Wrap
think
it up.
we
Wrap
reached,
it up.
I think we reached a satisfying conclusion, perhaps.
Wrap it up.
Bryant?
Okay.
Nerd gamers rap.
Bryant?
That'll be next video. All right, guys. Well, with that, we hope you enjoyed the video, and we hope that you actually, stuck through most of it. I understand that 1 hour and 18 minutes is a long time, but we really do appreciate those of you who, stick around, listen to what we have to say, and get to know us better as people as well. And with that, we will see you sometime next year. Or actually, I mean, we do have those two. We have this video. Oh, wait, but then we have one more video. So I guess you'll see the next time you see us will be sometime before the end of the year, right, Daniel?
Yes.
Yes.
All up to you. I mean, you just gotta export it.
Yeah, it's already done. I seen the export.
So you'll see our faces one more time before the end of the year, and then you'll see our faces. I'm gonna say at least 3 times next year. So with that, we are signing off. I thought of this. I'm not joking. I thought of this in the shower. So you see, this is the. Well, it doesn't show up very well here, but it's like this is the N.
Yeah.
N. Now, how do you make a G? N. G. Nerd
Yeah.
Gamers. What? That's her.
An official gang sign for the nerd gamers.
Yeah, you know, if you're ever, hey, Nerd Gamers, if you're ever out in public and you see another nerd gamer, you know, just do just do like the little hand sign, just like
Yeah.
I
Just
see
start
you.
sticking your fingers like this in front of everybody. I think we'll catch it. We'll catch it.
Yeah.
You'll be good.
Yeah,
You'll be
but-
recognized as an official member of the Nerd Gamers.
Mhm. Yeah, and with that, thank you for watching. See you next
Mhm.
time.
Whoa, 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 whoa.